Hello. So, are you still searching for the perfect project management and overall business management platform to use for your business? So, I'm just here today to share to you about this particular application. So, honestly, I just use this for a couple of weeks from now, and I just bought a subscription for actually 1 year because I was offered a discount for doing so. Or I mean, yeah. So, anyways, as compared to the other platforms, I believe this is worth checking out to add on your list of options, and then maybe eventually you can decide which platform works for you, um, or yeah, which is the best platform for you to use depending on your needs and how your business works and the processes that are involved in your business. So again, I want to introduce to you Flowlu. I just discovered this while I'm searching for a particular platform to use for my business. So as you can see, I have here a semi um, customized URL for me specifically for my business. So I'll be hiding my face. All right, that's I hide my face, and because I want to show you the buttons or the dashboard. Once you are logged in, this is what you will see in the home dashboard, or yep, the main page when you are logged in. And it's giving you some information on how to create or how to complete your profile. You just have to follow that. And then our dashboard includes tasks. If you're if you will compare this to a regular project management tool, it allows you to create tasks. And these tasks are not linked into your projects. Basically, this is your similar to your inbox where you can create your own tasks and you can relate them to individual projects, or you can just take it as your personal list of to-dos. So as you can see in this right side, you can create a template or you can create a new task, and it will ask you to provide some information. What I like about this product is that it's very simple to use. So and also as compared to what I have tried to test before, which is the Zoho.com, the Zoho CRM platform, and their whole workspace where you can add a lot of different features. But anyways, that's a different topic. In this application, even if you have a lot of fields going on here and you have the choice or the option to actually um, include it, put an information to it, or you can actually skip it and there will be no errors, or it will not prompt you to it will not actually require you to complete all of these fields. But if you want to, it will be very helpful for you to do it as well. So for example, you have a different types of users for certain tasks. You have an assignee. You can add collaborators, or we can compare it to click up as watchers. And you can actually add an owner. For example, I will be the owner of this task. So I'd be notified whenever there are changes. And there is also a way for this system to ask for your approval before it can be completed. It's I think this is the only platform that I've seen that, as compared to other project management tool, that it has an approval system incorporated within a tasks or a project. Similar to other project management tool as well, it has a reminder. You can make it as a recurring task. You can relate it to a particular project. You can add tags to make it easier for you to search on on this. And then you can also add it as a list in your own list of tasks. So as you can see, I have here a list of tasks that I am involved with, or if I would like to make sure that I have them on my pipeline to check. And here, then you have that option here. If you will relate this to ClickUp, um, you have an inbox in ClickUp, and there's an option there to create a pipeline or a lineup of tasks for you. Then it works similar ways. Okay, let me just close that. Aside from task, you also have CRM. The reason I stumbled on this application is because I was actually looking for a platform as a CRM, and what I found out for some other CRMs that I've tried is that it's very difficult for you to create records because there is a lot of dependencies. So, for example, if you create a contact and you haven't created the organization yet or the company that it's related to, sometimes it wouldn't work out. But for this one, it's not really very picky. It will allow you to create different records without having to link them every time, or without forcing you to create those relationships. So as you can see, this pipeline has been created for me in default, but there's a way to actually replace this and rename it the way you want it. So, for example, there, and you can also add another stage if you want to. Okay, there are also activities, and it will show you what kind of activities you have already created or done for a particular opportunity. But since I've been just working on this one for quite a while, and I haven't really created much opportunities because I'm planning to use this beginning this year. So as you can see, I have some records on my opportunities, because what it does is that because it's linked into my email, and there is an integration here for on my email, it will create opportunities for every new email, or yep, that you will receive in your inbox. So there is a way to configure that if you do not want that to happen. But for the meantime, I'm letting this happen because I haven't updated my settings yet. So all accounts would show you all the contacts that are already in your profile. It actually automatically created some contacts when I integrated my email. So most of these contacts were created from my email automatically. It's the same information. I haven't really in this platform, there could be sometimes there are redundancies in the features or fields, but I assume they have a good explanation or reasons why this is happening, and I haven't just really gotten into checking those out. So, yep, and there's an archive. Well, let's proceed with projects. Projects work just like your project management application. So you have your projects, and then within your project, you can create different tasks. What I love about this is that you'll have an overview of what you have already worked on. And yeah, as you can see, we have the time. You have the individual tasks, and similar to the regular project management, you also have your process. This can also be updated to whichever stages you want to use. You have a board view, which works like a Kanban view or a Trello view, and you can make it tasks. You can also add custom fields. You can review them on a per assignee, and you have your Gantt chart, right? Finance, okay, as you can see, you have a way to record times or your time tracking within a particular task or within each task. So within the settings, you can let the system know or count the times that you have consumed within a task, and it will allow you to create invoices from those transactions. I haven't done that because this particular project is being charged on a separate platform. But moving forward, um, for my succeeding projects, I will make sure that I'll be using this feature. And that's what I really love about this is that almost all of the features that I needed for a complete business management is already here. Team will show you who are involved in the project. Amazing. There is also a history of all the activities that you already did for this particular project. And linked events means you can schedule appointments, schedule an email, or book a call for this project, and it will show you all that activities here as well. Documents, it will allow you to upload your own file within this platform. Notes, it will allow you to add your notes here. If you have instructions, special notes, or a summary but whoever, or maybe a description of this project, and you want your team to know about that, then you can put it here. It's a free how do you free space, so you don't have the option like a Word document. You can put bullets or whatever, but it's a free option. You're just like using a notepad. Work structure, I believe this is similar to the stages when you are using your projects. So I haven't really tried using this yet, but I think once I'm able to really fix my processes, I'd be able to use that. List is like an option for you to create a list of notes or reminders, or maybe a list of resources that you can put up here so that you'll not forget, or for example a list of a passwords, contact contact person, websites, external websites. You can all put that here so that you'll have a immediate way to see all those information. So it's really helpful. I already use this for my internal projects, but on this particular project, since I have this for like years ago, and all the records for this account is in our Google Drive. So I haven't thought of putting those information right here. But moving forward for new accounts, I will definitely use this. So time spent, you will see a summary of all the time spent for this project and on which tasks it was incurred and who was the person who incurred that number of hours. I have the option to put my note, and if I say it's posted, what I mean is it's already been billed to the client. So now that's done. All right, we're done with the projects. Project workflow is a workflow. It will allow you to create a stages or phases for each project. But I haven't really done this yet, so I will not be showing that to you, but it's there. Workload. It will show you who is working on what. So yeah, workspaces. It will allow you to create a shortcut of all the projects in a particular workspace. So it's like if you want to see what I would I would consider this like a summary or a yeah, summary or a platform where you can see all what's going on your, for example, if you were a team of creatives or probably you're a team of developers, then you can create your own workspaces where all those creative works are updated and are housed within a workspace. So if you are a part of the creatives, then you will be added on this workspace. And if you're on the developer side, you will be added on this workspace so that you'll have a focus. And for the admin, I can also make it a restricted project or make it a public project. So members can automatically join, or I can just invite members to join. So it will help determine the roles and who are allowed in different projects. So I hope that helps. Finance, it will. I really love how very easy to use the finance actually. I've also encountered different bookkeeping and applications I've tested wherein uh, well, you can utilize it to manage your finances for the projects. And so far, this is the easiest platform that I've used because it will allow you to enter the details without, again, the forcing you to input a lot of information that you probably do not have yet. So this one is very easy to use because it will just let you input whatever information you have. And for the invoice, you already have a pre-template that you can use, and you just have to input the customer info, select the customer info, put the date. You can actually just input in an OR number. You are not required to like create or follow a certain strict guidelines on the OR numbers creation. You can relate it to your projects, and that's it. It's very easy. And once that's done, you can actually there's an option for you to send this as an email. How cool is that? So recurring invoices, you can create that here. Estimates, I haven't tried to do this yet. Money, you can you can create your payments for your staff, or you can put your expenses, or if you've transferred some funds to your personal accounts, then you can put it there. I'm trying to use this to manage all the expenses and income that's coming in for on the business side. So yeah, Transactions. It's the same. Documents. Documents. Okay. So this is really nice because you already have like a one platform you can use to share information with your team. So like here, and then you can just add or let your team know that the informations are here. I'm not, let me see, copy, move to, alright. I'm just thinking about how to assign this or how to add members to this one, but I guess you can just set that up on the settings and user role management so that you know who among your team are have the access to these folders. My team, yes, you can have your team there. Your calendar, I have already integrated this with my personal calendar. And once you create new events or new tasks, you can also integrate create that within this calendar. Your members or your team members can have access to the company calendar, but you also have an option to hide the informations here if you don't want them to see some certain details. But for myself, I just added and integrated my personal calendar, and I'm also receiving the notifications every time that there is something that has changed. How cool is that, right? So, products. Products is a way for you to, of course, create your product right here so that when you create your invoice, you can call up on which particular product you are invoicing the client about. I haven't actually inputted my products yet. I'm still finalizing some details. Records list, as I have already mentioned, you can create a list of things for you to remember or for your to-do list or your action items or your passwords or whatever type of list you want to add here. And you can actually create a category type. So for example, I have a category for business dev desk. I can also add um, yeah, I can create or customize the fields that I will be showing. And I believe I can also, okay, let me show you that to you again. In the list settings, you can create the fields. And then you can create the list name, which is apparently that's one. Now, when that's done, whatever fields you have created, it will show up here. That's all the details that it will ask you to complete. As you can see, the only required field for you to fill out is a what to do, and the rest is optional. This is what I really love about this, that it's not requiring you to input everything. Okay, now what else? Knowledge base, I really love this one because I was also looking for a place to input all my process for the projects or for my team to know um what they have to do for particular client, for example. So I have just added one task here at this time, but I'm planning to put all my processes in here since I have already finally purchased a subscription. So let's see how I did this one as an example. By the way, this um this knowledge base can also be shared with external users or people that are not within your organization. So it has a public link that you can share. So if you are seeing some um, support or guides from other websites, you can compare that. It works similarly this way, or this one works similarly that way. So I, I hope I'm making sense. So this is what I did. I didn't really include a lot of details or whatever, but if you want to add more information, you can attach files. You can it really has a good way for you to format this. So it has like a word option here, and you have a way to also input a code or HTML snippet, and this is what the URL code, and it will published. It can also allow you to take on an SEO, and I believe that will be searchable by the search engine if you turn that on as an option. Okay, and you can also put your tags. You can also unpublish that. What else? All right, knowledge base studies. And I think with the plan that I purchased, I can create unlimited um, knowledge bases, and it would really be helpful for me moving forward because I'm gonna be creating a lot of instructions and training documents for the team. Time tracking, I love this so much. I tried to check on the reason I also bought this or purchased this application is because I was looking for a way to track my projects. And even if you are being paid on a retainer basis, you definitely want to track your hours so that you know if you're still within the budget, especially if you have a team working for you. You should definitely record your time even if you're being paid on a fixed rate. So here you go. I can actually put my notes. If I say it's posted, that means posted on the client side also, that's been billed, invoiced, or whatever. It will show you who worked on this one, what the related tasks are, and see what dates it was created. You can also actually add a field. Really nice. You can add a note, a rate. That's really nice. Email. I love this one too. So you can integrate your email for the account that I have purchased. I'm not sure. This is the plan that I purchased, the business plan, and it includes how many emails? Email, let's see. Email integration, yeah. Inboxes per a user one. Well, inboxes per user one, it says one, but I still have access to the rest of my inbox. It looks like I still have them here, but anyway, it's really good that I can integrate my email inbox here. And what's actually fun is, for example, if you click on this one, you can create a tasks from that email. And once I create the task, the email will be attached on the bottom of the conversation, or it is actually related to the project and account or lead that you are interacting with. And so you can create your tasks, you can put your priorities, you can attach files, you can assign it to your member, you can also use a workflow. Workflow would mean the stages of where these tasks would use. If you're going to use the standard or if you have set up a different workflow for your business, you can add your reminder if it's a recurring project or a recurring task, which project this is related to. You can add it in your tabs and a lot more. How cool is that? Have you also seen or observed these tasks templates? You can actually save this task here as a template. So next time you can just use the templates that you have already saved. So that would definitely save you a lot of time and that you don't really have to remember every time what the necessary steps are or what the informations you needed to complete because you already have a template. So I'm looking to complete the templates for all the tasks that I have been creating for the team so that moving forward, they can just grab on those templates. For the emails, you can also have a template. For example, you want to reply in this particular inbox or email. You can actually save this, your reply, as a template. And you can also search on a template and put it there. The only thing that I've been looking for, and I think it's still missing, is for you to integrate a signature area. And I haven't really found a way to add my personal email signature right here as what we are used to in our Gmail inbox. But this works for me for now. I mean, we can just create a text-based email signature. And then let's see. You can also, again, what's this? You can relate it to a contact person in your inbox. Save this as an opportunity. Add in the relationship to your project. You can have attachments. And I'm gonna close this. So there is your email. You also have reports. There you are. I haven't really gotten into this one, but if you are a person who's are always looking for reports or you wanted to submit reports to your clients, then this would definitely be very helpful for you. See how that works. Oh my god. This is the only time that I've looked into this and look at that. So maybe I'll check on December to end of December. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. It gives you all the hours that's been used within the period. Alright, how nice. Okay. All reports. Tasks summary. Let's see what happens to tasks summary. Okay. How nice. And then you also have the option to include or remove the applications that's working within the platform. So for example, what's really good about them is that you can actually have all these features in your subscription or in your membership, even if you have only purchased, for example, a free account. If you're using a free account, you only have limitations on what you can do, but you will still have access to all these applications. Just some limits on what you can do. Okay, I think I'm wrong about that because there's an X here. But anyways, that's it. If you want to see the different options for the membership, then it's here. What else can I show you? I'm going back to the apps. So I have, uh, I did not include the time indicator, agile projects, project issues, and mind maps feature into my dashboard because I find it not really useful at the moment for me. So yeah, and I really want my dashboard to look more cleaner and with only the features that I really wanted to use. So, user management and system roles are where you can adjust your settings and your admin or team members access to the platform. And you also have a shortcut here on if you want to create a new task, event, project opportunity, as you can see right here. You also have an option to create chats and to chat directly to your members, to your team. Hello, for example, and they can reply to you. You don't have to use other platforms for that, but for me, I prefer to use Slack just because I have different workspaces with some clients. And you can also test, or I mean, create your notes here for yourself. So maybe you're working and you have some ideas or things that you want to remember afterwards, but it's not a task or it's not a project related note, then you can just type it here. I'm not sure if you can create checklist. Let's see. Okay. It's just a bullet point, but it's not a checklist. So that's your option. So it's just like a free space for you to type in your notes. But then again, it's there and you can hide it if you want to and turn it back if you want to. What else? So there you go. What else? Okay, this one integration is you can just import your. Well, actually, I haven't really used this one, and I know, I remember. So you can import your contacts by using this integration. So you don't have to manually add your contacts or list of contacts in your CRM one by one, but you can just use this integration to import all your contacts, and that's it. Well, I hope this helps. I hope um I didn't made you send created more problem for you for giving you another option, but here you go, and thanks for listening. Bye.